I'm gonna make a video on this National Vac float system that we put on our tankers to tell how much water we got in there. Quick little tricks and tips. I like to put little washers, plastic washers in between the stainless steel washer so that this ball doesn't rub a hole in the ball on that steel to steel. My first prototype was these rubber airbags. I just punch and make these, but they will decay. So I actually haven't ran these long enough to know if these ones will not. So that's the first step. Okay, getting ready to install this. I figured I'd just show you this. There's a tiny little snap clip right here, snap ring. To pull that off, this 15/16 comes off, and you're ready to pull this out. That's all that holds this in. There is a snap ring behind that washer, but that just holds a bearing in. So to pull this out and rebuild this with the few internals that you need, all you gotta do is take that snap ring, that bolt, and the washer usually stays in, and then just pull that out. You have to wiggle it up and down, and it'll come out. So I just push that through from the inside out. I still got to put the jam nut on there, which is right here. Metal washer goes on the outside. So this, so that on there. I anti-seize that really good, by the way. Thread that on there. It don't matter which way it goes, but it was this way. Okay, so we'll thread that on there. And I'll tighten that here in a minute. But I'll show you what the inside looks like. This tank just got a brand new liner, but prior to lining it, I had these in there, those stoppers. And what that does is it stops your ball from hitting the actual bottom of the tank. And then we add one up there, and that will float up, and the actual rod is what hits that. And then on the inside, the rubber washer goes on the inside of these. And if you're lining the tank, you want to get it lined behind that washer so that it doesn't start to corrode. So the socket that we use is this 3-inch 6-point, and I just weld it has a 3/4 inch drive, but I just weld a 1/2 inch, and then we run this on it. So pretty much just go like this, pop it on in there. And normally you have to have something on the inside holding it. I'll just run it down real quick. Yeah, so that's not gonna go. I've gotta get something to hold the inside because it's just spinning. Okay, I got it all tightened up with that. I'm gonna show you what this does. Basically, when this ball goes up, boom, it's there. So it doesn't actually hit the tank. And you want to see, that's all sandwiched. I mean, if you see it from the side. So that's what stops you from leaking. And anytime you're relining a tank, it's a good idea to put new rubbers in there. So last step we got to do here is just put that needle on at 0 or empty, and we're done. This is a 964 that goes in here. Of course, I'm not good at this stuff, so, and then just put it in there. All I gotta do is put this guy up in there, push it as deep as you can so you can still grease that zerk. And throw your nice little, accidentally turn off the camera. Put this on there. Tighten her up. All right, here we go. One last thing that I like to do, you can do you, I'll do me, but I always put empty, always 0 down, all the way down. So if your needle ever gets kind of moved around when you're trying to check your level, you always know that empty is straight down. So it just kind of makes it easy to readjust it if you get off.